Alright. 44. We can at this point get the mech... No, we can't. Because we don't have the motorized this one yet. Which is another 10% hardness. So no, we can't get mechanized 3. We need to get something else. Like... improve rocket engines. In 2 days. Because I have all of these already. Well, I could actually be getting a whole bunch more of these at once. Although, now that I'm starting to win, or at least pull back, I don't think I need the resources quite so much, because we're still America. How's the equipment doing? We're back to 19,000 shortage. That's 10,000 we've lost in the last month. Guys! How? Oh, I know how. It's because we're still building that. Slowly. You lot are tasked with doing this, by the way. Right. Go ahead and squeeze. No, 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 no! That was not supposed to happen. Where are the Air Force fighting right now? Yeah, that's fine. How's the heavy tanks deficit? Alright, heavy tanks is recovering quickly. Which is good, because how many of your troops are heavy tank guys? Yeah, most of them are heavy tanks. These guys are the heavy tanks. The other one's just generic infantry. What's happened to your spearhead? Except for you. You've still got a job to do. Namely, to stop these guys escaping. Come on, people. Hey, you're not going to be enough. Yes, you are. Ah, we're coming back. We are coming back. Alright, so I'm kind of feeling safe enough to say all of Fiddlers are now assigned to this side. Leaving just the tanks to deal with this. I think we can do that, so I'm just going to... no, you still need to cut off their port. Although it looks like we're catching a bunch of their convoys as they're trying to escape. Yeah, we are. And that's why I put my navy here. Although I'd much rather catch them before they even got there, because there is still a chance that they can escape and get away. Which is just out of order. Let's delete you. Although, one of you can do that. Actually, let's grab half of you. New front. Here. Going to here. Go. How's the rest of the world? Green. Russia... Is Russia even at war with anyone anymore? Yeah, Russia is at war with Morocco. Oh, okay, they're at war with the German remnants who are like down there in Morocco. Italian Federation and Carlist Spain still at war with the UK and the Entente, which includes Canada. Germany is on the Entente side now. Japan is still slowly conquering. Oh, China's taking most of Australia. Interesting. Mongols, I think, peaced out at last. Yeah, the Mongols are peaced out. Oh no, the Mongols are Russian puppets. The Russians turned around and slapped them for their insubordination because they had to... Russia was in a really long war. I kind of dread to think how many men Russia has lost by this point. Actually, this kind of sums it up. Russia is on service by requirement and has 800,000 men left. Russia has 800,000 men left on service by requirement. That's 10% of their population basically has just died in the last 10 years. That's a lot of people. Yeah, so it looks like Fiddlers is finally starting to push back. 17,000, yeah, we're overcoming that deficit. Heavy tanks we're definitely overcoming, and then we're medium and mechanized we're low because we're producing soldiers. But reinforce is set as higher priority, meaning that we should be reinforcing this stuff first. Well, let's make sure we kill those guys because there's nobody actually there. And there it is. They've now lost more than I have. The tide is finally turning. That got a little bit hairy though, I'm not going to lie. That definitely got slightly hairy. And now I have to fight across the Rockies again. But this time I'll have mountaineers because I'll build... Ooh, we're actually done building. Cool, let's build some more military factories then. Because we can actually get a lot of them. Let's do that. And technology. What do we want? More excavation, because I'm going to be building the factories. We're going to need the resources to fuel it. And oil. Don't need to buy it anymore. Thanks, guys. You kind of bailed me out, but I don't need you anymore. How'd the Civil War go? The Civil War was a lot easier than this war was. This war was a challenge. Still short on steel. That might be an ongoing problem. There's a little bit there. Oh, there's quite a lot there, quite a lot there. Yeah, I should be able to come back from it. I think I'm just using a lot of steel at this point. I wonder with the new war support and that other support meter taking massive casualties are bad for you. Yeah, I would hope so. It would be far more accurate than what it is right now. Okay. Trotling. Dude, considering these tanks were green when we started, well done! Thinking about this. No, I need to keep pressing while we have the advantage. Once we get to the Rockies, then we can hold off. So I'm going to tell you to take all of this with the objective of taking that. And when you get there, just go ahead and do it. Oh boy! Well, we're still alive. Ooh, big naval battles are not mine. Could that be? You guys? No, not likely. Though, none of you really have a massive navy, to be honest. Japan? Oh, it might be the Japanese. What is my manpower law? My manpower is only limited still. I'm usually pretty good at conserving manpower. And theirs is... Oh, they've gone up. They're on all adult serve. So this is where they might push right back again. So... Fiddlers, go ahead and stop. We'll just hold what we've taken so far. The tanks can keep going because they're resistant to the artillery. The other guys, not so much. Alright, we have a lot of artillery. We have a lot of motorized rocket artillery. I wonder if I should add some more motorized rocket artillery to the armor divisions. And really make their soft attack hurt. 800, no. Yeah, 800 they would have then. And that would also mean that I can get rid of some of these just regular motorizeds. Something like that. We have enough. So yeah, do it. In fact, I'm just going to get rid of you completely, and we're going to turn you into mechanized. Right, that is the template that I was after. For a long time now. 63% hardness. The only squishy ones are these four. But they also provide almost 800. It's 800 soft attack. Loads of defense, loads of breakthrough. Everything is armored. We have piercing thanks to the regular tanks. And this is a good division. A very good mobile warfare division. Alright, so that also means that I can reduce the amount of motorized I'm producing. So we should have a surplus. We have a tiny surplus. I think I've got to continue producing the same. Are we short on support? Yes. Although, at this point, I'm going to be building loads and loads and loads of factories. And I'm also becoming more and more self-sufficient in terms of these resources. So we should be okay. Might need to boost the artillery. No, infantry equipment, we're okay. That was minus 18 a month ago. It's now minus 8. Plus, we're not attacking anymore. Can I show you the casualty war score screen? I can. They have lost 1.7 million, I've lost 1.5 million. And having retaken most of my sodding factories, that helps. I wonder, can you guys push against them? On your own, no. You can. You guys support there. Here we're taking Texas back. Once we're up to the Rockies, I'll switch the tanks over and they can take over this top area. And I didn't realise just how far it is to go all the way down there by tank. I think I'm going to have to invest in some mountain troops. I have free dockyards? Really? Alright. Get me some more Mark 1 light cruisers then. Go ahead and finish me that one bloody carrier. 6 months from now. I am really low on steel. I think I am going to need excavation laws just for the steel production. Once we've got the heavy 3, maybe. Do we have net neutrality in England? We do, thanks to the EU. So what happens when Brexit happens, I don't know. I kind of suspect that we'll go the way of the Americans just because corporate interests are going to be so much more important. Because we are going to be poor as all hell. No, I don't need to make more of those. I need more heavy tanks, probably. No! We have a surplus in heavy tanks. Oh, that makes me very happy. Yeah, we are coming back. We are coming back in a big way. It's actually support equipment we need the most of. I can do that. I personally downloaded over 5,000 memes just in case. Oh dear. Just lost steel in the north. I don't think so. No, steel's there. And we've got the cutoff, so you go there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade the units of you who don't have tanks yet to those with tanks. Because clearly we need the armor. Although I do need to be careful about not going deficit in the tanks again. So I can get 2 more tank divisions out of Fiddler's guys. So you two can become tanks. That one. Also, Out of those tank divisions, you don't have rocket artillery yet. I cannot afford that, so never mind. I could build some more rocket artillery. Not really. Although I probably should. Yes, because I was going to add rocket artillery as a standard unit in my infantry division, so we will do that. You can go ahead and attack him with you supporting. In fact, one of you stay back. You stay back. Support, but stay here. Tanks, what are you doing? No. You have exceeded your orders. There you go. Make it quick, though. Alright, fiddlers, how are we looking? Decent. How's the production of the new tank divisions coming? Actually, they're equipping pretty quickly. That is very good. And yeah, that is one hell of a deficit, so we need to do some more production upgrades, or resource upgrades. All of you guys just squish that. And you lot attack that. Yes! Wow, that was so close when... oh man. I'm still just about getting over just how much that hurt. Oops, we're already researching that one. Go ahead and research that one. Okay, tanks are on the outskirts. I think I will be waiting for the tanks to get their efficiency going. How many divisions do you guys have? Did you... yeah, you deleted about 150 divisions. So although their divisions are going to be strong, there are going to be holes. And I actually outnumber them for a change. Although I'm the one out of manpower this time. So it's kind of our positions are reversed. Like, I'm coming for them. Steamrollering. But I'm out of manpower, so it is kind of a ticking time bomb. So with that in mind, I think I will just halt for a moment and get some planning preparation going. I am mobile warfare, so I should be able to go attack, halt, attack, halt, attack, halt. Right, and I have heavy tank 3s, which I was going to upgrade with more armor, because that's clearly what they need. Because they are basically just mobile shields. That's all they do. And now I'm 140 steel in the hole. And that's with me trading for as much as I possibly can get. It might be time to leave my current... what's it called? Free trade. Alright, let's build all the factories in those places. And then I guess we need to start infrastructuring some more. I'm glad I didn't lose this area, though. Look how well developed that is compared to this. Like, even Texas isn't that well developed. It's fairly, though. I mean, there are 15 factories just between that. I think that's basically what it started with. Alright, you guys are almost ready for the off. Give it another day. You'll be good. Air Force. We'll lose... oh, ha! So, that thing that I was saying with the Air Force are now losing because no manpower, or they're losing because of their no manpower. Yeah, that's happening to me now. How are we doing for fighters? We're actually on a deficit for fighters too. Let's go and make some more. Actually, production efficiency is pretty low. probably be okay. I could do with buying some more tungsten, though. Who shall I get it from this time? Germany. Buddy. Norway. That'll do. Chromium. South Africa. And steel. Anyone selling steel? The French are. As are the Austrians. These are a bit too expensive for what I want to pay. I mean, I'm already importing 124 steel. And I extract 1,000, but I do sell 800. I mean, that's probably... I still have 354 left for export. So I might be out of steel, but the rest of the world certainly isn't, thanks to America. Right, what else do I need to produce? What am I short on? Infantry equipment is less than 1,000 in deficit. Get in! Support equipment still. And heavy tanks, we can upgrade a bunch more units. Alright, let's double you up. And fiddlers, let's say you and you become American Patriotic Freedom Fighters. Meanwhile, the tanks are just racing along. Have you just disbanded a bunch more by any chance? Yep. In which case, I'm going to say, go ahead. Be careful about it, though. Like, you can go all out. You be careful about it. If you can push, push, but it needs to be overwhelming force. Like, your name is now Bernard Montgomery. That is how you're going to be fighting. And... oh man, that is one hell of a front the tanks are making right now. I'm going to risk it. I want this war over. Take that. You have one job! We're going the direct route this time. Not the la da 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 da. Uh-oh. Do I know who I just said that to? Yeah. I know, it was Patton. I'm sure he would have approved of Montgomery's tactics. Yeah, I know Patton hated Monty as well, and he hated his strategies even more. Patton was not one to wait around, shall we say. Kind of looks like the entire army that they have left is down there. Wait, you're not even a panzer leader yet? Oh, whoops. Hence Rose was in charge previously. You know what, Rose, you're back in. Patton, I'm going to split you into 2 commands. So Northern Fiddlers is going to be there. I'm going to actually sort out my command here a bit. And your job's going to be to take over this. And I'm not just relieving Patton of duty because Patton's Patton. I'm doing it because this is way more efficient. And then you guys are going to be different colour. You can be yellow. Who was the other army? We did have one. Igel. And you can be led by Collins. We do have decent generals. They're not amazing, but they're decent. And your job is to take care of that. Go. You're being careful. You are being careful. Okay. Time to go extensive conscription. I'm kind of hoping once I take the PSA and core them, I won't need to. But we'll see. That's why I've been holding out on 0 manpower for so long. We are on the outskirts of Sacramento now, though. They really have no troops left up here. So, in fact, Fiddlers, just go ahead and take it. You go for San Fran. You go for LA. And then San Diego. And you go for... that'll do. Will that do? We haven't even taken any of their cores yet. And that is one massive tank line. So let's go and reduce you slightly to like that. San Fran's ours. Oh wow! That helps. And we have factories once more. We have a lot of factories. I don't need any more motorized rocket. I don't think I need artillery. Support equipment's still rather short. Could probably do with more fighters. And... gosh, I don't know. Mechanized. We need a lot of mechanized. So let's start another line, or maybe even 2 of mechanized. Although, minus 200 steel, because that's a thing. Oh, you've already taken them. Haha, interesting. Right, in that case, let's grab half of you. Put you there. You lot take that. Go. Yeah, I think it's just Sacramento that we need to take now. Which might cause a problem. Actually, this splits you up quite nicely, so all of you should be on that line. Delete that. Blues. Take that. And delete that. Take that. Go. Take Sacramento and it's over, yeah, pretty much. As soon as these guys have done that bit. And that's what I'm going for. Alright, all 10 divisions going for Sacramento. They're counterattacking and leaving the city because of course they are. Also, I have outdated equipment. Ah! Fighter 3s! Magnificent. I want a bigger engine. I want more range. I want reliability. Can't afford it. That way round. Boom. Fighter 3, Mark 1, perfect. Modify government, eh? I mean, yes, I am sure I would like to do this, but I think I'm going to wait for the time being. In the meantime, I can change this. Found the Wasps is more air experience, close air support. Is there anything that gives manpower? I kind of doubt it. Let's do that. It's more industry. And then you... already doing all of those. You know what? I would like carrier fighters, because we do use carriers. Come on, take Sacramento! Close air support 3s. Go with naval bombers. Again, for the carriers, if I need to go abroad after this. Although, I still need to kind of deal with, like, Canada and everything. I mean, I'm glad I got New England before doing all of this. How are we doing for Air Force? They have lagged behind a little bit. Let's go and position you guys. There's 600 planes here. And 2 air bases. Let's do that. You're still positioned there, that's fine. Another ace pilot. Cool. Ah, Sacramento's gone green. Finally. Take it. Take it! Can't believe you guys were green when you started. 2 experience levels. 2 whole experience levels you earned. And earned is the right word. You saved me. I mean, it was definitely Trodling's tanks down here. Stopped the constant retreat. Took Texas back, allowed me to get the oil supplies, which then allowed me to produce more tanks. And once the heavies got going, then Fiddlers was able to hold. Although, speaking of tanks, you probably have some more troops that can upgrade? No. Right, because we're going across the Rockies, so we'll be losing attrition. So, Sacramento. That's literally it. It would be quite nice if it said somewhere just how much manpower deficit you have. Right, Air Forces. We've still haven't taken that. Can you just grab that for me? Oh, there's a guy there. Actually, easier. Why don't you fly out of San Francisco, seeing as it's in the same zone? No, once Sacramento's done, it's done. Oh, it is only 1 victory point. Oh, it's going to be Portland as well. Or Seattle. Probably Seattle. I'm not upgrading artillery, so may as well get you to level 3. Still use you as support. There we go. Sacramento has fallen. Yeah, it's not enough. Did become the capital. Maybe at midnight. Yeah, midnight we'll recalculate. No, apparently it is still Sacramento. Well, Trodling, your new objective is that. Go. Yeah, the PSA absolutely gave me a run for my money. That is one of the most fraught fightbacks I've ever seen. I actually really enjoyed that. I like a challenge in this game, and that was definitely not what I expected. Especially this late into the game. 2 million losses. That's how big this war turned out in the end. Bloody hell. Second Civil War. No, Third Civil War, technically. Blimey. They got to here. That's how close they got. Bearing in mind, this is the second time that I'm on the outskirts of San Francisco and Sacramento. I got... Where these tanks are now, that's where the first Trodling group died. It was in that forest. That was the last position I held. Which would be what? Redwood National Park or something? I know that's right on the coast, and I know it's north of San Francisco. So I think it is. Interesting place. I like the redwoods. They're cool trees. Alright, let's speed this up to speed 5, because I've been streaming for 2 hours more than I meant to now. I was determined to win this! And this might well go the same way as Portugal, because things are still kind of interesting. Depending on how much manpower these guys have got. Not a lot. They, however, have still got quite a lot. So the Italians might be pretty much out. Britain isn't. They've been recovering their positions pretty quickly. Canada's still very much in the fight. There's still some fight here. And some more of these. That's a 100. That's a 100. Screw it, we'll get main. Just thinking I can get a focus for that. Actually, you know what? No. I would rather use a focus. So, main, cancel. Cool. Is that the Pope leading Italy? Yeah, it always is. Kaiserreich, it's the Italian Federation the Pope takes over. Naval battle. Why do I have a convoy over here? That looks awfully suspicious to me. Doesn't seem to be transports though. That might actually just be legit supply. I think that is actually just legit purchasing. Yeah, because I'm buying from Japan or somebody. I did not realise they had that many submarines out there though. I mean, I have a lot of convoys, so it's not the end of the world. What an epic struggle made possible by Pabst Blue Ribbon and KFC. And just know that you can rely on Pepsi for a great mid-battle beverage. Yeah, Italy is being broken up in the next update, that is true. And yes, Seattle did become the new capital. Ah, Sardinia. It'll be magnificent. Now they should give up. Building the navy. I was going to get that one. Building New England. Excavation 4. Right, that's a technology. So I'm getting all the excavation techs. How much steel am I still short? I'm only 100 short. And we can reduce the amount of tungsten I'm importing by a lot. In fact, I can be entirely tungsten self-sufficient. Marvellous. Netherlands. How about some more rubber? Thank you. Carrier fighter 3s. Nice. Right, so I do have 2 new technologies now. Let's go for Strat Bomber 3 and Tac Bomber. Because then you can get the jet tactical bombers. Anybody know what the next Victoria 2 DLC will be? You've been waiting for 6 years. I doubt there'll be one. Well, actually, the next Victoria DLC will be Victoria 3. Take everything. Oh, man. That took much longer than I was anticipating. Alright, let's put you guys in your positions. Because Canada, I'm totally not coming for you next. I'm just going to wait and see if there's like a core this stuff. Yeah, there is. Long in the PSA leadership. After the end of the Civil War, the question of the PSA leadership was put before Long. The insolence of the PSA leadership needed to be punished, but it could alienate the West Coast and cause further problems. If the PSA leadership was removed, the industry of the West Coast would be available, but the expertise of the Pacific industries would be diminished. So we can hang them all. We lose a bunch of political power, but we gain factory output for a year. We grant them amnesty, which gives us a research boost for a year, but less political power loss. I'm going to take the less political power loss. The Western states are assimilated into the AUS. The former Western states of the former USA have been forced to integrate into the American Union state. With no ability to defy the AUS, the reintegration was completed quickly, but not without some issue. Alright, well that seems to be it. I did not get the manpower back that I was hoping for, but I do still have political power, so we can change this to extensive. Oh no, we have to be at war for extensive. Crap. But that can be something for next time. So thank you everyone for watching. I do hope that you have enjoyed that. If you have enjoyed it, why have I not changed the manpower law? Because I didn't want to boost it, because then you start suffering penalties. Although it's only training time, so it wouldn't have been a bad one. After that, though, you suffer industrial penalties, and that's what I dislike. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to hit that follow button so you get notifications when I am live in the future. If you've really enjoyed this, then do consider subscribing. It can help out the channel tremendously. If you want to support the channel further, check out Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/MordredViking. I do have a YouTube channel, which is where I post up a lot of these streams, so if you miss one of them, then you can find it there, including the beginning of the series. So if you wanted to see how we got to this crazy place, then that is where you can see that. I also have a Discord chess server, which you can find at discord.com. Oh no, this is just that link. There are quite a few of you around, and you probably want to see some more Hearts of Iron, so I'm just going to have a quick look around for a Hearts of Iron stream. If you want to go over there and say hello from Mordred Viking, that would be very much appreciated. It helps the community out just generally here on Twitch. So if you bear with me just a second, I will go and find somebody and we can go and say hello together. So Hearts of Iron 4. And I'll also host him on here. Okay, who are we going to go and say hello to? Let's go to Hearts of Iron 4 for the first time. This is going to be PSI Rock Omega. So if you want to go and help him, you know, learn the game a bit, show your expertise, as you very much appreciate or like doing for me, that would be much appreciated. So let's go on over to this fellow. There is your link. Go and say hi. I will be hosting him in a moment, as I just said. And I'll catch you guys next time. Goodbye.